It's like, you know, you have the probe or whatever.
Ryan Garcia training with David Benavidez ahead of the Mario Barrios fight sounds good on the surface, but it's more serious than it looks. This isn't just for show, there's real work unfolding here. This isn't about social media rounds. Ryan is absorbing real fight intelligence from someone who thrives under pressure. Benavidez is teaching him the functional Philly shell, how to slip shots in tight and fire back without resetting.
Now let's talk about this footage where...
That's crucial for Ryan, because speed alone isn't enough. Then came a speed challenge that quietly shocked the gym. Ryan, known for his speed, found Benavidez, a much bigger man, matching his reactions. That's elite genetics and timing.
If he can perfect the silly shell, everybody's going to be in a world of hurt. If he perfects it, because he has the hand-eye coordination and reflexes to make you miss like that. If he perfects it as far as punching out of it with an uppercut, you don't see him throw uppercuts like that. Like, bam, bam. If he perfect it, jab and dip, jab, left hook. If he perfect it, he's a problem.
You could feel Ryan's respect shift in real time. Training with someone who pressures you, matches your speed, and thinks while throwing volume is exactly what he needs before facing a composed fighter like Barrios.
It's crazy how David Benavidez, as a cruiserweight, can even keep up with Ryan Garcia as a welterweight. And really, Ryan Garcia is the fastest fighter in the game. And still, David Benavidez, Ryan Garcia doing a speed challenge, and David Benavidez is keeping up.
This isn't about copying Benavidez's style. It's about sharpening instincts under fire. Ryan is listening and absorbing, not trying to outshine. This camp feels different.
Listen, Ryan Garcia is faster than David Benavidez, and he should be. And Ryan Garcia being as fast as he is, I just think it's more impressive to me that the Mexican monster.
After Ryan breaks down the preparation, Joe Goosen steps in and shifts the tone. Now you're hearing from a coach protecting principle, not a fighter protecting mystique. When Joe says he's stunned, it sounds less like bitterness and more like genuine confusion that respect is no longer boxing's default language.
It's like, you know, you have the probe or whatever.
Joe isn't firing back. He's talking loyalty, work, and how absurd it would be to turn down training a reigning champion like Mario Barrios. That's old-school logic. He references Barrios' performance against Pacquiao to show what earns his respect. When he talks defense and eliminating mistakes, that's pure Goosen, structure over noise. Even mentioning Rolando Romero isn't bragging. It's a reminder that boxing punishes habits.
The call for Mario Barrios was like, what fool would turn that down?
Right.
You know?
Right.
I mean, it would be absurd. Well, look, Ryan could be breaking down, looking at a fight, breaking down the tape. He's no dummy. These guys all look at each other and say, "Oh, if I only got in the ring with him, I could capitalize on this or that." I'm not going to give Ryan any idea.
What stands out is Joe's refusal to engage in internet drama. He stays locked on the gym and the craft. Ryan's side feels like mirrors and momentum. Goosen's side feels like blueprints and muscle memory. This is a collision between modern chaos and old-school code. One thrives on noise, the other on structure. On fight night, excuses disappear.
But, again, we're both working to the same goal. You want to tighten the screws on the defense to where it's almost impenetrable. Okay? And then, that's the first rule of order, is to get that defense tight. Because at the top of the game, these guys are offensively really accurate.
Right after Goosen's structured approach, Henry Garcia steps in and the tone shifts to belief and memory. He brings up Ryan's amateur history with Shakur Stevenson, grudges that never expire. He approaches the Barrios fight with focus on preparation, height, pressure, and mental readiness. When Henry says Ryan listens to him, that's hierarchy, a father asserting the final voice.
How hard you work on it, sometimes you just get caught in the wrong spot, defensively. To put a final cap on it, Marcus, it's just that you try to limit the mistakes you make and limit the opportunities defensively that you give your opponent. You have to limit those to zero if you can do.
He frames Barrios as a real test. No hype, no fear, just full preparation. He shuts down the idea of personal life affecting the fight. Once the bell rings, none of that matters. The contrast is clear. Goosen talks like a surgeon minimizing mistakes. Henry talks like a guardian ensuring mental alignment and aggression. The fight lives between these two philosophies.
Do you feel like it would be hard to find sparring partners for a style like Mario Barrios?
No, not at all. I seen how he fights, and it's nice. I mean, it's good. Again, I respect all boxers, but it's not gonna be hard to find sparring partners, just gotta have the same height, as he is, and that's it. Just go from there. But Ryan's tall too, so it's gonna be.
Following Henry's mindset, Andre Dirrell shifts from belief to blueprint. He isn't attacking Ryan, he's dissecting him. Calling Ryan a renegade fits. His reflex-based style is both a superpower and a flaw. Against Barrios, that could mean fireworks or a long night.
And now you have Barrios, you had Devin Haney too at 47. First things first, we got to get through Barrios, and Barrios he's just somebody you got to, be prepared, be well prepared for,
In the comments here, did the divorce affect Ryan at all?
Did the what?
The divorce.
Well, he isn't divorced.
Okay.
He isn't divorced.
Dirrell's point is that speed and power win moments, but fundamentals win fights, especially against someone durable like Barrios. Barrios isn't flashy. He uses fundamentals, range, and pacing. Andre suggests if Ryan wins, something dramatic happens early. If not, Barrios quietly stacks rounds. It's instinct versus repetition, spontaneity versus structure.
Anything that's has to do with marriage, whether it's an argument or a separation or, like you said, divorce, it's going to affect the boxer somewhat, but a professional boxer should know that that's his job, what he has to do, and he's got to really put everything aside and just focus on what's at hand. And that's something that you don't want to use as an excuse to say, the only thing that you could use for an excuse if something happened during training camp that still is carrying over the fight.
Ryan does beat Barrios.
Do you think he beats? Do you think he beats him first?
If he does, it's going to be because of his speed. It was he wasn't it. Let me pause for a second. My 10%. I got time, probably. If he does beat him, it's gonna be because of his speed matched with his power, and he possibly puts Mario Barrios down. Right? My thing with Ryan is this, man. He never has a game plan. He promises the left hook, he's gonna give you the left hook. You never really see him set up shots. You see him more so just executing and then backing out and then executing again, backing.
When everything is lined up, the picture sharpens. Ryan is stacking perspectives. Pressure lessons from Benavidez, structure from the Barrios/Goosen camp, belief from Henry Garcia, and a fundamentals warning from Dirrell. In the middle sits Mario Barrios, calm, durable, and ready to let chaos burn out. This fight is a test. Speed and volatility versus patience and round-by-round control. If Ryan finds balance, he can flip the fight. If Barrios settles in, it tilts his way. That's the edge, and why this matchup matters.